Time for spring cleaning, refit, and repaint. This is a metal trawler. You can see that the dark blue is the original color of the boat. Got a crew of 3, at least I see 3 right now, sanding it off. The red anti-fouling paint at the bottom. Look here at the bow, we've got 2 anchors. The starboard anchor, I don't know what brand that is. Looks like it's a homemade welded anchor. It's got a roll bar on it, kind of like the Rock brand anchor. And the anchor on port is a CQR galvanized anchor. Looking up the fly bridge and at the pilot house, very nice, very pretty. You can see it's a metal hull boat. You can see where they've bent the metal around the frames, the ribs, so to speak. May not be able to tell it, but right there on the keel, you've got those half pipes. So that's a keel cooler. There's no raw water pump on this boat. It's a keel cooled boat, like a lot of commercial tugboats and offshore supply vessels. And then you can see this big anti-roll stabilizer. That's not an active fin stabilizer. That is a stationary or a permanent fin, does not move. And looking all the way in the back, you can see it's a single engine boat with a very large rudder. It's got to have terrific steerage or responsiveness. And then something strange, may not see often, is that hole or that tube in the skeg is in case you need to take off the propeller, slide the shaft out. The shaft will slide right through that tube, and if you turn the rudder hard to starboard or hard to port, it'll slide right out. Beautiful boat, love it, beautiful boat. Look at this. So if you actually have to set the boat on a sandbar, you've got 3 legs. You've got the keel, the starboard stabilizer, and the port stabilizer, and the boat will sit on a sandbar and it will not roll over. Beautiful boat, beautiful design. Getting a fresh coat of paint and ready to go cruising. On my left is a Swift trawler, Beneteau Swift trawler, and I believe that's a 42 model, which is their original Swift trawler. And you can see it's got a bit of a keel and twin engines, but the propellers and the shafts have been removed for servicing. And you can also see we've got trim tabs. Fast boats have trim tabs. Slow boats, like full displacement boats over here on my left-hand side, do not have trim tabs. Cannot trim a full displacement boat. Here we've got prop pockets or tunnels, if you want to use that word. And this is a Swift trawler, usually with 2 Yanmar diesels, sometimes with Cummins. And this boat will scoot along at about 20 to 22 knots. If you have any questions about boats, in fact, there's a Katie Krogan trawler right there. If you have any questions about boats, ask Captain Chris.